In a world where every smile hides 1,000 thoughts and every handshake carries more than just a greeting, the true nature of a person often remains concealed. Today, we'll delve into the subtle dynamics of trust and deceit, navigating the complexities of human relationships through a Stoic lens. The Stoics taught that while we can't control others' actions, our reactions and understanding can shape the very fabric of our social bonds. Join me as we uncover the hidden forces at play in everyday interactions, revealing wisdom that can help us lead lives that are not only successful but also deeply meaningful. Stick around as we explore these nuances, ensuring that by the end, you'll be better equipped to face the world with enlightened discernment. If you find value in our efforts, I kindly ask you to hit the subscribe button and watch the entire video to fully absorb the essential insights and stories we're about to share. Let's begin. 1. The manipulative friend. This person initially seems to understand you better than anyone else, nodding at all the right moments with empathetic smiles that feel tailored just for you. However, over time, a disturbing pattern emerges. Their understanding is not driven by genuine care, but rather by strategic manipulation, using your vulnerabilities for their gain. They treat relationships like a chess game, with each move calculated to advance their position, not to help you. Stoicism teaches us to seek clarity over comfort and truth over pleasant illusions. Marcus Aurelius advised us to be wary of our impressionable minds and the intentions of those around us. Observe not just what your friends say, but also what they do. Their actions, how they talk about others when they're not around, how they handle your secrets, and how they respect your boundaries are the true indicators of their character. To deal with a manipulative friend, set firm, clear boundaries. Share selectively, knowing that not every thought needs external validation, especially from someone with questionable motivations. Gradually distance yourself from their influence and invest in relationships that foster positivity and growth. Real friends enhance your life and inspire you to expand, not contract, adding depth to your existence through support and genuine care. 2. The constant critic. This person seems to have made it their mission to find fault in everything you do. Every project you undertake, every idea you propose, and every aspect of your personality is never good enough for them. Their feedback lacks the warmth of constructive criticism and instead feels like relentless judgment, chipping away at your confidence and self-esteem with each comment. The constant critic operates under the guise of being honest or helpful, but there's a fine line between helpful criticism and discouraging nitpicking. Their relentless critiques create a toxic environment where, instead of growing, you find yourself guarding every action and word for fear of criticism, stifling your creativity and initiative, and making you doubt your abilities and values. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." This powerful Stoic reminder teaches us not to internalize harsh words or negative perceptions. Stoicism invites us to consider the source of criticism and reflect on whether there's truth and value in it. If there's something to be learned, use it to your advantage; if not, let it roll off you like water off a duck's back. To deal with a constant critic, maintain perspective. Understand that their criticism says more about their own worldviews, insecurities, or frustrations than about your capabilities or worth. Listen, assess, and choose whether to accept or discard their words. Engage with them from a place of strength, acknowledging feedback without allowing it to diminish your self-worth. In Stoic practice, we focus on our actions and reactions, which are within our control, rather than attempting to control others' opinions or behavior. 3. The superficially friendly. At first glance, they seem like the most personable individuals you could meet. With a wide smile, they ask about your day and make all the right gestures that suggest they care. But soon, you discover their warmth has little depth, resembling more a shallow puddle than a welcoming ocean. These social butterflies move gracefully from one group to another, never settling long enough to form deep, meaningful connections. Their interactions are often a series of pleasant exchanges, skimming the surface of politeness but never diving into the essence of true friendship. They might be present at every party and in all your social circles, but when the chips are down, their presence is as fleeting as their commitment. True friendship isn't just about sharing laughs in the sunlight, it's about standing together in the storm, something these individuals find too daunting. Stoicism teaches us the importance of genuine relationships and the value of a small circle of close friends over a wide network of acquaintances. Seneca emphasized the quality of friendships over quantity, advocating for relationships where mutual respect and sincerity prevail. Recognize the signs early and enjoy their company in light-hearted moments, requiring nothing more than casual interaction. However, invest your emotional energy wisely. Reserve the depths of your trust and vulnerabilities for those who have proven themselves in times of both joy and adversity. Cultivating discernment in social interactions is necessary to protect your emotional well-being and ensure your circle remains authentic. 4. The inattentive listener. You know the type, they nod in agreement and might even throw in a vague, aha, but you can tell they're not really with you. They're physically present but mentally checked out to some distant place, far from the conversation at hand. It's like talking to a wall that occasionally nods. These interactions lack genuine exchange and understanding, stifling the flow of ideas and eroding the emotional connection true listening can forge. When someone consistently fails to pay attention, it sends a clear message: what you're saying isn't important to them. This behavior not only stifles communication but also damages the relationship. The Stoic practice of present-mindedness teaches us to fully engage with the task at hand. For Stoics like Marcus Aurelius, listening is a duty, respecting the person speaking by giving them your full attention, reflecting the belief in the importance of every human interaction. If you frequently encounter an inattentive listener, employ Stoic strategies, ensure your communication is clear and engaging, and ask direct questions to snap them out of their reverie. If that doesn't work, gently call them out on their distraction and invite them back into the conversation. If the pattern persists, consider the value this person adds to your life. Are they giving you the respect and attention you deserve? If not, it may be time to redirect your energy toward relationships where mutual engagement and respect are given freely. 5. The empathy-lacking individual. This person is particularly challenging because they seem almost blind to others' emotional landscapes. They navigate life focused solely on their needs and goals, often at the expense of those around them. Their conversations overwhelmingly center on their achievements, problems, and perspectives, with little regard for anyone else's. Your feelings and experiences are consistently dismissed or ignored, leading to a fundamental disconnect in recognizing and valuing the humanity in others. These individuals leave a trail of bruised relationships, puzzled as to why their interactions are fraught with conflicts and misunderstandings. Stoicism teaches us the importance of looking beyond ourselves and understanding that the human experience is interconnected. Stoics like Epictetus emphasized empathy in human ethics, teaching that we should listen and respond to others with kindness and understanding, recognizing that we are all part of a larger community. When dealing with someone who lacks empathy, Stoicism advises not to meet their indifference with anger or resentment but to see it as an opportunity to practice patience and lead by example. Show them empathy not because they deserve it, but because it's the virtuous thing to do. Set boundaries to protect your emotional well-being, recognizing when to step back and not allow their self-centeredness to impact your peace. Marcus Aurelius pointed out that our actions now echo in eternity. Let your actions reflect your integrity and compassion, even in the face of apathy, holding true to your values regardless of how others act. 6. The constant irritator. This person has mastered the art of irritation, knowing exactly how to get under your skin. Through subtle digs, backhanded compliments, or slight provocations, they engage in emotional chess, aiming to unsettle you and knock you off balance for their amusement or advantage. Each annoyed glance or sigh of frustration is a win for them, a testament to their ability to manipulate the emotional currents around them. This can be incredibly draining, as you constantly guard against their next move, always bracing for the small yet persistent annoyances they create. Stoicism tells us that external events and people's actions don't upset us, rather, it's our judgments about them that do. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This wisdom is particularly applicable when dealing with the constant irritator. By adjusting your perceptions and deciding that their actions will not dictate your emotional state, you empower yourself. Recognize their intent to unsettle you and choose not to let it affect you. Imagine their words and actions losing power, fading into the background noise of your life. Acknowledge their attempt to unsettle you without granting them the victory of seeing you perturbed. Maintain your inner peace and demonstrate strength by moving beyond irritation. 7. The eternal victim. This individual lives in a perpetual state of crisis. No matter the day, season, or circumstance, something is always going wrong for them. What's particularly challenging is not just the frequency of their misfortunes, but their apparent unwillingness to do anything about them. They thrive on the sympathy and attention their woes attract, using their problems to draw others in and keep them close. Their tales of woe can be emotionally draining, pulling you into their dramas and sapping your emotional energy. Epictetus taught that we should not be disturbed by external events but instead focus